Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Rants! And today it's just Tim and I. Mark is probably playing in a Magic tournament right now, taking kids to school, taking candy from kids. No, I'm just kidding. But he's probably winning at Magic, and hopefully he makes the big bucks. And Jess, I think she's working right now, right?
Right.
For the man.
Yep.
We're the women. Who knows?
Who
Could be
knows?
someone out there. 50-50 chance, I'd say. 50-50 chance of it being a man or woman. So, anyways, so it's just Tim and I. That's okay. Tim and I, we have good chemistry, I think.
We're
And
experts.
yes, definitely. And welcome to another segment of What's Hurting the WWE? In your opinion, what is hurting the WWE right now, Tim?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as good as it used to be. It's not the Attitude Era anymore, as obviously everyone knows. I don't know why I said that. Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
Because the Attitude Era was the best era. That's why.
What era is it now?
The modern era
Modern era of what?
of just modern.
Modern era of stupidity?
As Triple H called it, the reality era.
It's pretty much. If you think about it, it is kind of a reality show, in a way, with all the storylines.
Yeah, the PG era.
So, but really, anything in specific, in your
Well,
opinion, that's hurting the WWE right now?
well, like you said in the first video about Brock Lesnar not being back, I think that's been hurting the WWE in a big time. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, you don't need the champion to defend the title," but it's like, yeah, you kind of do, because John Cena is not gonna, hold a pay per view on his own. Even though he got eliminated from his match at Survivor Series, and then Ziggler got that big push,
Yeah,
and it was kind of like, okay, maybe they're gonna try something different. I didn't see that coming. So, but it's like Cena's the number one contender. He's gonna want his title match soon, but probably won't be until January.
that's ridiculous. He's been gone for way too long, and he's going to be gone for at least another month or two, it seems like. And I don't get how the WWE can justify someone having the World Heavyweight title if he's never there. And he's not even making any appearances. I could see him getting away with it, and the WWE getting away with it for a little while, maybe a couple weeks, month tops, maybe missing one pay per view event. Okay, fine, whatever, but this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, part of it's because of Brock Lesnar's contract, and it's like, come on, this should be like, hey, we need you. You have the title. We give you this title. You need to come defend it. Not just do three pay per views out of the year. So what? He's done, SummerSlam, Extreme Rules, WrestleMania. That's about it. Rumble against Big Show, but it's like, okay. Let's get into the big hit reviews. We could have used him on Survivor Series. We could have
Yeah,
used that championship match at Survivor Series. But it's like, come on, really? You're gonna have him off the big pay per view? Hopefully he'll come back at the Rumble.
when's that? January?
Yeah, January 25th.
That's unbelievable. That's 2 months from now, pretty much. And like, what are they going to do to fill up that time without him? I mean, okay, the WWE is managing to some degree, but they're probably losing some subscribers and people are tuning out because the World Heavyweight Championship isn't being defended at all.
Right. That's why they're like, oh, the whole month of November have the network free. And it's like, okay, but then where do you go from there? People aren't gonna like what they see. Like, oh, this is all what's on here. Oh, I'm not gonna subscribe if it's just that.
I mean, I give the WWE credit for building up that storyline for Survivor Series because it was a little pretty interesting towards the end with Ziggler getting that push
Yeah,
and pinning Rollins. So I give them credit for building up that storyline. But at the same time, overall, most of the storylines aren't interesting. And when you don't have the World Heavyweight title being defended at all, people are going to get pissed and frustrated at that.
yeah, but at least they are defending the other titles. So at least we did have the Divas title defended. We did have the tag team titles defended.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
we do have a new U.S. champ. We do have a new Intercontinental champion. But it's like, no, we still need that main championship to be the main face.
And another thing, um, not just Brock Lesnar not being there serving the WWE, but Paul Heyman, in my opinion, because he's a great mouthpiece. He really knows how to get the crowd going.
Yeah, like he shows up on the pre-show and everything, and how come no one ever says, "Hey, where's your beast incarnate? You
I
know,
know.
where's your client?"
I mean, at least he shows up in pre-show, but I'd like to see him actually in the show.
Yeah. So what else is going on? There's so much going on right now, actually, with rehashing old storylines. Okay, so now the Authority is out of power, and we think, okay, John Cena was supposed to announce who the new GM was, and we would have thought since Daniel Bryan was on already and everything, he was the general manager for the night, we would have thought he was gonna take over. But then all of a sudden they're throwing a swerve where it's like doo 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 doo, and then Cole comes out and says, "Can I have your attention, please?" The anonymous Raw general manager is back. I'm like, oh god.
Didn't they already have this storyline like a year
Yeah,
or two ago before
yeah,
the Authority took over?
yeah. And it lasted so long. I'm like, are they really gonna keep doing this in
Yeah,
multiple
that's another
segments?
problem to WWE. They keep rehashing old storylines
Yeah,
or having the same types of matches. I mean, okay, now it's a little bit different, but for the past couple months, it was Usos versus Goldust and Stardust every single week.
yeah,
So they keep having, for the most part, the same wrestlers wrestle against each other, and it's getting boring,
right.
in my opinion.
And now they just repackaged Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and who's the other one? Biggie Langston.
Yeah.
And they're now known as the New Day. I'm like, what the
Are
heck?
they face or heel?
I guess they're
Face, I guess.
face. They're like these preacher type motivational people, I guess. And I was like, what?
Have they wrestled yet?
Yeah, last night on SmackDown,
I missed it, so.
yeah, they were like saying, oh, it's coming to Raw. That was supposed to be on this Monday, but then they ended up doing it early and having it on Friday. So
Who were they against?
I can't remember. I think
Oh.
it's like Slater, Gator, and Curtis Axel.
You know, I hope. I'm not going to judge New Day just yet because I really haven't seen them wrestle yet, and I'll give it at least a couple weeks before I fully judge them to see how it goes. But I hope they don't turn into another 3MB where they lose all the time, or pretty much all the time.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is, 3B was starting to get over, and then they all got released except for Heath Slater.
Yeah, and like I don't think the WWE really knows what to do with Slater. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, okay, they had the Slater Gator thing, but they're hardly on TV.
yeah, just like on main event or superstars. The rest of the time, Heath Slater is jobbing to Rusev.
And I think Titus O'Neil has potential to be really great too.
Yeah, he does, and it's a shame that they don't use these people properly.
That's another thing. The WWE, for the most part, badly misuses their talent. They have so much talent, but they always have, for the most part, the same guys on top. Yeah, okay, they're giving Ziggler a little bit of a push, which is good. But at the same time, some of these other guys have never got a push, or they've got a little push, but here and there, but nothing that substantial.
Yeah,
And they have so many guys that have so much talent. They could explore other types of storylines and make things more interesting and make things more unpredictable by giving some of these other guys a push. And most of these guys probably deserve it, at least to some degree. I
yeah,
mean, I don't get why they. Sometimes I think it can be a good thing to alternate between the top guys instead of having the same couple top guys. In
right.
my opinion, it makes things more interesting.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what they're gonna doing with the Wyatts.
Yeah, I mean, I think unfortunately, I think Bray Wyatt has lost a little bit of momentum. Yeah, Luke Harper has the Intercontinental title, which is cool, but
Yeah,
who knows how long that will last? And Eric Rowan, I'm really not sure what they're doing with him. I don't really get the whole Rubik's Cube thing. I mean, it's funny, but I don't really get it.
yeah. I mean, it looks like he's gonna start feuding with Big Show. That would be pretty interesting to see where they go with that.
That could
So
be interesting, I guess, but I'm not a huge Big Show fan. Yeah, in the 90s, I liked him a lot, early 2000s, but now
yeah, he's like
his character is not that exciting.
he's always turned face and heel, and it's
They
like
keep
really,
flip flopping him.
it's like come on, man, make up your mind.
I mean, I think he still has it, but he's obviously not as good as he used to be. But I think he still has it to some extent. But
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really care for the Big Show anymore. He's kind of boring too. But still, that being said, it could be interesting a Rowan versus Big Show feud. We'll see what happens.
yeah,
But but yeah, that's another thing. Since they split up the Wyatts, Bray Wyatt, I mean, yeah, he's feuding with Dean Ambrose, which is interesting, but Bray Wyatt is has lost a lot of momentum, I think. I mean, he's mid card at best right now.
yeah. I don't think he cares too much about wins and
That's
losses.
true. And Dean Ambrose, what would you say he's mid card at best, I guess, since
Yeah, but he's starting to get over a
they
lot
kind
more.
of like I mean, I'm not saying they completely brushed him aside, but they brushed him aside a little bit after the Rollins feud.
Yeah, and then they had that match with Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt, and they ended it with a DQ. I'm like, really? Come on.
Yeah,
There was so much more they could have done with that. I'm like, why did it end like that? That was so stupid. So now they're having a TLC match at TLC, so we'll see how that match goes, and then hopefully it'll be over with and move on.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm still disappointed in how the Rollins versus Ambrose feud ended, the best feud of the year, and then it just ends kind of like on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, maybe they'll do something.
I hope so. Hopefully they'll bring that feud back up at some point. Maybe they will,
Yeah,
but for the time being, it was good to see Bray Wyatt back. But at the same time, I didn't like how they ended the feud.
right.
But oh well.
This one good thing is Roman Reigns is coming back next month.
Is he really?
So,
That could be interesting.
yeah, see who he's going to challenge. Maybe him and Seth Rollins will start feuding.
Most likely, because I think that's what was going to happen before he got hurt.
Yeah,
So the WWE had to like quickly change up the storyline
right.
and made Ambrose feud with Rollins instead. Who knows? They could have had Ambrose feud with Rollins at some point. That could have been in the works sometime in the future, but they just sped it up
Right.
since Reigns got hurt. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who really knows for sure, but that's just a guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be good to see him back. Definitely. Um, what else? There's so many things that are wrong with the WWE right now. I can't really think of all of them right now, but
Yeah, it's just like it's too much. It's too much now with Cena. It's like okay, but where do you go from here? You need to get someone else. That's going to be feuding with Cena. You need another top heel. And
exactly.
Brock Lesnar is that heel, but he's not around. So it's just like where do you go from
Who
here?
is the top heel right now that is actually there?
Maybe Seth Rollins
I guess so, yeah.
because the authority's gone. And now they're bringing back the anonymous Raw general manager. I'm like, really? So that's gonna be like the big heel.
Rusoff, I guess.
Yeah, they keep doing that whole USA versus Russia. It's like, come on, just
That's another thing. I'm sick of that storyline.
yeah,
And most likely, you know that John Cena is probably going to be the guy to end it.
probably, most likely.
But I wish that someone else ends it. It would make it more interesting because the predictable choice is Cena to end that U.S. versus Russia storyline. But if they had someone else end it, that would be more interesting because that wouldn't be predictable.
Maybe Swagger.
That could be kind of
Maybe try to
cool.
give Swagger a shot one more time.
Or Ziggler and to
Yeah,
end it. That would be kind of cool.
it's possible.
But anyways, let us know your thoughts. Well, any last thoughts?
Any last thoughts? I mean, going into the next couple months, it's like the things need to start changing. They need the things to get more exciting. I think once you do see Lesnar and Roman Reigns, a lot of these top big guys come back to gearing up towards the Rumble. It's nice to see Daniel Bryan back. Be nice to see if he's going to become the general manager for a little while before he gets cleared to wrestle. So we'll see what happens within the next couple of weeks and months ahead.
Is Orton coming back anytime soon?
Yeah, once he's done shooting for the Condemned 2, and then he'll be back good and ready.
Okay, that's cool. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Let us know if you agree with us, disagree with us. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for future videos, feel free to let us know. We'll be happy to take your suggestions or questions. Any input is appreciated. And be on the lookout for future videos. We're definitely going to make more of these. We're going to make more of what's wrong with the WWE videos. We're going to be making more pay-per-view prediction videos. Follow us at Ring Rants.
And like us on Facebook at Ring Rants.
Easy to remember. Follow me on Twitter at AlexGold14. Follow him at Twitter at
Tim Beagle, Ring Rants. It's all connected.
Or just Google Ring Rants and you'll find us. But also I'm going to be posting links to our Facebook page, to our Twitter pages. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to tell your friends, share our videos, tell your enemies, tell your cousins, tell your brothers, tell your uncles, cousins, monkeys. Well, you get the point. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
If you want to know what's exciting in the WWE, definitely check out NXT on the network. It's probably one of the main reasons I got the network was to watch NXT.
I hear a lot of great things about NXT. I'm going to have to check it out sometime. I'm going to have to go over to this guy's house. He has a network.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of good guys there right now. You got Hideo Itami, Finn Balor, soon Kevin Owens, formerly known as Kevin Steen.
I was going to say formerly known as Prince. No, I'm just kidding.
No. But definitely check out NXT. You can even YouTube matches. I mean, these got the top talent coming in to the WWE within the next year. You know, so many good people have came from there already. You know, Paige alone, it was like everybody was waiting for her to come from NXT, and now look what we got. And there's a lot of people that you'll be see coming soon. Hopefully, the Ascension will be next.
That'd be awesome. Well, again, thanks for watching, and follow us at Ring Rants.
Ring Rants.